Right.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Welcome to episode 173 of Millennial Movie Talk. I am your host, Alex. I'm joined by Michael.
Hello.
I'm joined by Christian.
Hello.
I'm joined by Braden.
Hello.
And howdy, everyone. How are we all?
Let's get rowdy.
Very good.
No.
Thank you.
We don't get rowdy here. We don't get
This isn't
rowdy.
too rowdy a show.
No. We don't like to get that rowdy. Anyway, I'm Alex, and I'm here to
Say, I love movies in a major way.
Yeah, I rap now. I got a mess here on the bench.
Oh, okay. Show and tell first off.
No,
Here we go.
not show and tell, just moving out of the way.
Oh, I wanted to see what it was.
You've seen it. Don't pretend for the camera and the show
Straight up,
that.
I heard you talk about it a bunch. I was making a thumbnail at the time that was apparently really bad.
Well, I'm putting Ghostbusters over here.
Wonderful. The hit film Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to lean on because he moved the jerseys away.
No, Blu-rays are freestanding, baby.
Oh, no one
I'm
breathe.
waiting for it to fall
well,
over. It's just going to be funny if it falls over.
So we got this one.
We got Pelicans.
Oh, yeah.
Bit of Zion.
Would you, if I just went like that, Braden, would you know who the player was?
Number? No, it wasn't until you turned it around.
Well, yeah, because I got his name. All right, here's the test, Braden. Who is it?
No idea.
Come on, Braden.
Come on, Braden.
There you go. Yeah, that's fair.
Go.
Oh,
Kevin
that's different
Durant.
that's so different for the Nets. I haven't seen that.
What's it?
Yeah, it's one of the city jerseys
One
or
of the
whatever they
city-
call
Yeah.
statement jerseys or whatever, whichever
it's
one.
cool.
They normally have multiple seasons.
It's got the 75-year edition on the back.
which is good.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
It's very clean.
Anyway,
Very
we're a
cool.
basketball
How is
podcast now.
how is the new 2K?
I don't know.
Depends on the day.
Depends on the day.
If you
Depends
asked
on
Alex
depends
the
on
other
the
night, he wasn't having any of
depends
it.
on the update.
Bless.
No, it's all
It's
right.
fine. It's a bit of fun.
Bit of-
Just a little bit of fun,
Fair enough.
but not too much fun.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters.
Speaking of not too much fun, I have no idea because I didn't see it. But you two, Alex and Michael, you
we're
went
aware
and saw
you
a
didn't
brand
come
new
to
movie.
this one. Everyone's quickly scuttled out the way of this one. What?
Is this the hit film?
Hey, Chris, how are you, by the way? You haven't.
Oh, very, very good. Thank you.
That's
I'm
good.
just waiting to hear if this was good or not,
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
because there was big talk before it.
we got the hit film Ticket to Paradise, starring George Clooney, and there she is, Julia Roberts. Now, Michael, we were beyond excited for this, weren't we?
We were bouncing off the walls.
Bouncing
We're
off the
sitting there
walls.
having dinner,
Breaking
and
teeth.
we were literally like jittering, like we were
Jittering.
filled with excitement.
There was a broken tooth at dinner. Broke a piece of garlic bread, snapped a tooth in half.
Is this
Was it-
a true story?
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
it fixed.
Oh my god!
It was an eventful like 15 minutes.
I went to the
between-
dentist the next day and paid $300.
Yeah, look, it was an eventful time. We were literally in the line to like tick our names off, and his sister and him were calling the dentist to try and get him
as
in.
quick as I could. I got in the next morning at a practice.
Oh,
Amazing.
So
was a wild ride.
right.
great way to-
Anyway, so we watched Ticket to Ride while I was chewing popcorn on the
Ticket to Ride.
Ticket to Ride. Sorry, that's a game. That's actually a game
It is a game.
that a lot of
That
people
is a
love,
board game.
but I've never
It's a good
played.
game.
Anyway, so Ticket to Paradise. I was sitting in the theater chewing on the other side of my mouth because I had a broken tooth on that side and I didn't want to wreck it anymore.
You kept playing with it.
Kept playing with it. It was a bit of fun.
On the drive home,
Oh, God.
I looked in my rearview mirror because we'd stopped at the red light. You just see him looking in the mirror, playing with it with his
Oh
tongue.
my god! Like
Anyway,
a toddler.
anyway,
Movie.
we saw Ticket to Paradise, the hit
did,
film
yeah.
of 2022. It's this year. Now,
It is
Michael,
this year.
some went in with this as a #1 most anticipated movie of the year,
That being you.
being me, of course. Directed by Ol Parker, director of Mamma Mia 2, not Mamma Mia 1, Mamma Mia 2. Here we go again. Takes place in Bali.
It does.
It's about George Clooney and Julia Roberts. They have a kid. They were married for about 4 or 5 years, and then they got divorced, and they've been separated for about 19 years since, or roughly about, I don't know, 15 something years. So not amicable, just done with each other, don't like each other, can't stand each other. And they both embark on a trip to Bali because their daughter, who's fresh out of college and about to start like in a law practice, has decided she's going to stay in Bali and get married to a local. So these two must embark on a journey to team up and go over to Bali and kind of convince their daughter to break them up.
Okay, so that's the
actual.
That's the plot of this.
This is the plot of here, and
Interesting.
And I want to start off with my biggest positive, Michael.
What was that?
Not these two, but they're good.
Those two.
I'm always down for Kaitlyn Dever. I think she's fantastic. She's probably one of the best actresses working today. It's these two. Fantastic together.
They were so hilarious in every scene
these two,
together.
like just scenes where they're bloody just having a go at each other.
Bickering and trying to one up each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
both great. Their chemistry was fantastic. A lot of fun. Billie Lourd, playing a supporting role as her best friend. Here she is. Oh no, that's the boys here. We might see Billy. No, it's not Billie Lourd. I'm gonna stop. Billie Lourd playing Kaitlyn Dever's best friend. Really great. Kind of just comes into scenes and just steals the show at times with just being a bit of a loose cannon. Or just
a little bit like she was in Booksmart.
No, less like that. See, there you go.
She's just like that. She's just that like carefree friend. She's like the parents like be safe, and she's the one that turns around and is like, we won't, or like they'll like make responsible choices or something like that, and she's like, oh, we won't, sort of that sort of friend. That's the vibe she gives off.
I'm gonna be completely honest. The movie's predictable as hell. It is extremely predictable. We all know what's going to happen. Chris, what's happening at the end of Ticket to Paradise? What are these two? What's happening?
Oh, through this journey, Alex.
Yeah.
Are they gonna fall back in love?
Christian.
Now
this isn't a spoiler review.
And are they gonna accept the daughter and her new husband for who they are? Also,
Christian, you've nailed it on the head. Sorry to anyone. It's been out for a week now. We can pretty much be like, if you see it.
But like watch the trailer, you can get
the journey,
you
though.
get the gist. Yeah.
To me, this film is all about the journey, and it is just a delight. Look, I can't push it over 3 out of 5 because it is what it is. It's it's a great one-time watch. I never hated much. I thoroughly enjoyed myself watching the whole film.
It's a great light-hearted watch. Like
it's an hour and 45. I thought we could have trimmed a little bit of it. But
get a tight 140.
Tight 140, perfect. But like, I can't fault a lot of the. I just thought it was a very, for what it was and what it set out to be. It never overstayed its welcome, and it never tried to be anything it wasn't.
Yeah, it stayed pretty true to itself. It never got like ahead of itself or anything. Like
it didn't bring in just a random subplot about like a really sad thing. It just knew what it was. Wanted to take the mom to.
They stayed on track with like the one. There was not many like really big side arcs at all. Like
they kept it. It was we had
like
them.
Side plot was like the mum's boyfriend, but like that was quite small and only in like 3-4ish places.
Yeah, only a handful of scenes for that. They pretty much kept this thing on track.
Yeah, it was a very fun watch too. Like it was funny. I admit, like it was pretty funny. I had a smile on my face. Choppy's brother-in-law just was pissing at the entire time. Half the time, I was just laughing at him. But yeah, I think everyone did a really good job.
It's not Bali though, is it, Michael?
No, it's. I did look it up. It's like Queensland.
It's Queensland.
It's Queensland and stuff. But like, there's some moments. Choppy leaned into me. He's like, "That's Bali. Like that happens in Bali."
Yeah, Bali.
Bali.
It's a good representation of what happens in Bali.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, I thought it was perfectly fine. 3 out of 5. Is it going to make my top 10 of the year? Because I'd said this is a bit of a meme, but then everyone. I don't think it is, Michael. To be honest.
You don't think it's making?
A 3 out of I can't have a 3 out of 5.
No,
Then it's been a shit year of films. I think
like
I
the thing
put
is, like it's a 3 out of 5, but it's not because it's bad. It's just because it is what it is.
I think
It's not like
I put it somewhere.
movie.
There we go, everyone. This is gonna be fun. Lists. It's
Everyone
somewhere.
go add Alex on Letterboxd.
Yeah, go. Where is it? It's hanging out here, number 17.
Okay.
Okay.
It's chilling here, above
Top
Lightyear.
20.
Top 20, above Lightyear, above Thor, just under Doctor Strange.
Yeah, no, it was
Everyone
it was
watched Top
fun.
Gun.
Like
Yeah.
if you get
From the top.
if you can take anything away from our chat about Ticket to Paradise, it's got watch Top Gun.
These top
apparently.
3, all fantastic. Watch these top 3.
I can concur. For the first time ever, I think I've actually seen all of those.
Mhm.
I'm
Wait, what's
missing
number
2.
2? Is that everyone?
Everything, everywhere, all
Everything.
at once.
Yeah. And
Everyone,
watched
all
it.
the places, all the time.
Yeah. I was
be
gonna
fair-
say everyone and everything.
Like, the Batman came out this year, which I forget.
Shit.
Was that really this year?
Mhm.
I thought about that today, actually. So I don't know if like it's good.
We like
It's
the
good.
Batman.
There's nothing wrong with that.
God damn.
We like the Batman.
Speaking of the Batman, very quickly, I did just watch Zodiac for the first time. It was a good
Ooh.
movie.
You would have not enjoyed that though.
Well, Michaela and I had also just watched Seven the other
Right.
week.
Okay. Yeah.
Zodiac's better.
But yeah, this was an excellent film. The creepiest part about it is the fact that it is
A true story.
real story.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the fucked part.
Zodiac's
is-
one of the best films ever made, in my opinion.
It's a great thriller.
I think it's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only ever watched it once in my life, but like I remember it. Like it's one of
Yeah.
those movies. I do want to watch it again, but like I will have to like.
It's something I watch
sit
probably
down.
once a year.
Yeah.
I couldn't, man. It's a ride. Like
I love it. I love
It is
true
a
crime
ride.
shit. The
Yeah.
recreations of the murder scenes are incredible.
Oh my god, they're
Uh,
so well done.
more the depictions of him murdering the people that
Yeah.
are so disturbing. Ugh.
The
Yeah. Can I just say, Mark Ruffalo fucking knocks it out of the park in this movie. I saw Mark Ruffalo was in it, and then like straight away the second he was on
Ruffalo's the
screen, I was
cop
like, oh
with,
shit, Ruffalo's playing a character.
Ruffalo-
Like it's not just Mark Ruffalo.
yeah,
okay.
Ruffalo and Goose are the cops.
Yeah,
And yeah, so that's real good.
they were great.
Jake Gyllenhaal fantastic in it. Robert Downey Jr. fantastic in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, knocks it out
the
the
big
park.
names in that movie all
Yeah,
do a
Downey
very good
Jr.
job.
just like just slowly, just like someone who's really negatively been affected by this. How like he just
Yeah.
like just recoils in the end, just hanging out in his houseboat, and it's just
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, they did an excellent job with
It's
that.
also the
That
movie
was-
where I
Time for
learned that Dirty Harry is based off Zodiac. Did not know this.
Same.
Ah,
I freaked out when that happened, and I was like, "What?" And then I instantly looked it up to find it, and yeah, and then they reference it later on by like saying to Mark Ruffalo, like,
But
"Calm
they go to
down,
the
Dirty
premiere.
Harry."
They go to the premiere of Dirty
So
Harry.
good.
Yeah,
It's great.
it's
Yeah,
incredible.
excellent film.
Do we think that was the guy? The guy that they got? I think it
Oh
was.
yes.
yeah.
They knew
Yeah.
they had him.
There's
The
so
watch and
much.
everything.
There's so much evidence pushing
Yeah.
towards
They-
it.
they-
Like
they
I don't know how
know-
you couldn't.
And also they know like the first time they speak to the guy.
Yeah.
That's how
Yeah.
like, that's how you know
Like,
as well because they catch
immediately.
him off guard and they get him, but obviously not evidence wise, but they get him personally. Like
It's a journey.
My favorite thing about how they did that was looking at the like credits, like the IMDb. Like multiple people played the Zodiac.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so in the different murder scenes, it's different people, so you really can't just pin it on this one guy. Excellent. It made me want to go back and watch the BuzzFeed Unsolved
Mhm.
on the Zodiac Killer.
This is a movie
Um,
that Mark Ruffalo famously references Fincher being a perfectionist, where he had to do one take of him throwing a notepad on a car seat 100 times just because it wasn't perfect.
Yeah, gotta get it. Gotta get it.
So yeah, I think it
Alright.
personally. Look, Fincher's best film is The Social Network, in my opinion. This is number 2.
Yeah.
And then I probably have Gone Girl sitting at 3. I really like those 3. Fight Club I love, but it's not his best. Same with 7. 7's great.
surprising. Okay.
Now
I'd
that I've
argue a
watched,
bit more for Fight Club, but sure.
You
yeah.
like
now that
Fight
I've
Club a
watched
lot?
I
Seven
fucking
and
love Fight
Zodiac,
Club.
I've apparently watched more Fincher films than I thought I had.
Mhm.
So that's cool.
Yeah, as you're listing them off, it's like,
Yeah.
makes sense.
You
Makes
forget
sense.
what the man's made. The man's made some some good stuff.
I watched Gone Girl recently, and that's a thriller.
Oh,
But my God,
That's good.
yeah, I'm gonna watch Zodiac soon. It's back on the list.
Yeah,
Do it.
Zodiac's incredible.
Good.
What else has Fincher made? 7. Yeah, just like those are the main ones. 7. Alien 3.
That's right.
Really?
He's the one who did Alien 3.
Yeah.
He's the one that did Alien 3 bad.
Yeah,
Mank?
because they
He
have
made
the
Mank.
original.
We all remember Mank.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Christian
Do
notoriously fell
I
asleep in Mank.
slept through Mank.
Yeah.
One of the 2 times I've actually fallen asleep in a cinema.
You were very high though, Christian.
I was on an edible at the time.
Not the right
Yeah,
movie.
May have been a contributing
Not
factor.
the right movie for the edible.
Not the right.
But yeah, it stands up there with Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen.
Oh, so good.
For when I've fallen asleep actually in the cinema.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 very
I don't know what that says about that.
colourful films.
Yeah. Like, hey, that's the only time they'll be in a list together. Films, Christians.
Yeah, true.
Sorry, I just had an intrusion into my room. Mother dropping off some washing.
Intrusion alert. Intrusion alert. It's great you don't have a camera.
yeah,
really
it
does
would have been awkward.
Really could have played that off so easily.
Yeah, no one had to know.
It would have been fine.
People were knowing because it threw me off. All right, it was going fine, and then she was dropping something off, and then she continued to do things, and then I had to give a little wave, and now we're here. So you know, it's full open book. All right, these things happen. Look, you see my photo of Huel right now? That was my face and my mom.
When Mama came in.
My God. Speaking of which, you guys have all been watching the Breaking Bads and the Better Call Sauls.
We have.
You're all deep in it.
A lot.
Well, I'm not. I'm
as
at
well.
the beginning of it now.
So I was sick. I've already mentioned this. I was sick, and I watched 4 seasons in like maybe 72 hours or 3 seasons.
Yeah.
In
however much you can physically fit in that time.
Yes. So now that I've come out of sickness, in a week I've managed to watch about the same amount, and I've finished the remaining 3 seasons.
I played it safe, Chris. I put on the season 3 trailer.
Very nice. It's better than Breaking Bad.
Ooh.
It's just perfection. Like it's TV perfection. It's like one of the best movies in terms of cinematography and mise en scene. Like it does it.
Is it just they took everything they did great with Breaking Bad and then just improved on it?
Well, it's just like you can tell these people are only getting better at their craft, and the more stuff they make and the more consistent they are, they're going to get better, and that's what's happening.
Yep, exactly. Like it just feels so refined. It's like if you gave them the Breaking Bad story now, it would be even better. Like but they had this story and they had all that skill and knowledge ready to go. And the storytelling through like just cinematic shots and everything is crazy. I've not seen anything like it in a TV show.
Yeah, even for watching season 1 again, it's all there. It's all there. From day dot. It's all there. It's he's
like A-list movie style, like directing and cinematography. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I don't have nothing bad to say about the show. I think
it makes me interested, like what you said about like how they're just honing their craft and they are finding their exact style so perfectly. It just makes me super duper interested to end up hearing whatever the hell they're working on next.
Breaking Bad.
Have they talked about anything else or?
Huel's
Breaking Huel.
What would Huel do? Yeah, Breaking Huel.
Nah, I'm pretty sure they've announced that they don't have any plans to come back to the universe. But like I said, I'm very excited to see where they're going to do something next. If it's not Breaking Bad, something's happening, and I'm sure it's going to be fantastic.
Trying to think of a tagline for Huel's show, but it's just nothing works with Huel.
I can't believe it won no Emmys.
Yeah, unbelievable.
It's crazy.
Really.
It's just too late.
And from finishing it as well, and like having the story aspects of it and the plot structure come around, like I can't believe it's not in the Emmys for multiple things, let alone cinematography. Like
heartbreaking. But they know. Deep down, they know.
They should.
They should. We love Better Call Saul. Well, guys, I finished watching something I started watching a while ago. Not a while ago, before last week. I started watching this show. It's called The Bear.
Yes.
I still recommend that absolutely everyone check out The Bear. It is about I mentioned it last week in the show, the other week in the show. I don't think Chris was here. It's about this chef from he was like the chef in the highest rated restaurant, and he basically has to come back and work in his family's Chicago sandwich shop. Because his brother died, his brother left it to him. And he's basically him just like trying to organize this group of people who are just from who've had such different experiences than him. But you're following Kami, which is the main character, played by Jeremy Allen White. Here he is. You're following how he's processing what's happened to his brother. And the final episode has an 8-minute monologue from him that's incredible. And I truly think this is one of the best first seasons of a show I've ever seen. It's up there with like Game of Thrones season 1, Westworld season 1, Severance season 1. I think everyone should be watching the show. And it'll make you hungry.
I was going to say, like, just from the trailer alone, is the cooking sequences just like excellent?
Yeah. And it's just, you fall in love with these characters. You fall in love with them. Yeah, there's so many that, even the ones that you don't like at the beginning, by the end of it, you just understand what they're doing and where they're coming from. And you end up loving them. It's a show where, like, each episode's about 20 to 30 minutes. And it's really just fast paced, and I really, really enjoyed it. I'm happy I ended up finishing it.
Where can we watch that again?
Disney Plus.
Cool.
The mouse owns it.
The mouse owns it, like everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the mouse owns all.
Speaking of Disney Plus, I won't talk about it too long at all because we're going to get the finale soon, so we'll talk about that next week. She-Hulk, I'm still enjoying it.
I'm not watching it.
I know you're not.
He's sticking to his guns.
It's very funny.
Boy, you don't fucking spoil The Sopranos.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Next episode.
I'm angry
still. I don't think he's ever going to get over this. He's gonna be like 50 years old. Something's gonna come on. Someone's gonna be like reminisce about it, and he's gonna be like, "You don't spoil the fucking Sopranos."
I tried watching The Sopranos the other day,
and it just didn't hit the same.
I couldn't.
It's making you angry.
I'm just sitting here. Come on, binge. I'm just sitting here. I can't do it.
Incredible.
Like, this is how far I got, Chris.
I told Michaela,
because the guy that you're rooting for is he's gone.
I love Christopher.
Everyone loves. I know.
I told Michaela, and she absolutely pissed herself laughing.
It's not funny.
It's really funny. I'm sorry.
It's not.
I'm really sorry for you. It really sucks for you. It's a funny situation.
I am going to find something that you
are
halfway through watching one day. I'm going to walk up to you out of nowhere.
Just spoil it.
Do it.
And you know what?
We're all going to be there. We're all going to laugh.
Yeah. Good. That's what I want. But yeah, we'll talk about it next week because Daredevil's going to pop up in the final episode. So that'll be good.
Next week, the final episode.
Yeah. Wonder what beloved show he's going to ruin.
This week's the final episode, and then
it's going to come in and spoil.
It comes in and spoils House of the Dragon somehow.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing. But yeah, and then we also get 3 episodes of Andor tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Which is
okay, that's tomorrow.
Strange.
Chris, do you need a Disney Plus login?
Do I?
Yeah.
I've got another one right now.
Good. So you got Andor?
He's a bit of a slut for Disney.
I am. I just had all the tabs open the other day. Like Netflix, Stan, Disney Plus,
Prime.
Apple, Binge.
Couldn't find anything to watch.
Nothing. I was bored as. Just having through all of them. I was just like, sport for choice. Yes.
Yeah. First world problems.
But yeah, it was a bit of a flex on my browser.
That's great.
Are you gonna watch Andor, Chris?
I don't know what Andor is.
It's. Did you see Rogue One, Christian? I know you did because I saw it with you.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it.
Did you like Cassian Andor? I've been in this fight since I was 6 years old.
Okay, I didn't know it was called Andor.
Yeah,
I know he has a show. Yep. Okay.
It looks
in a dangerous era.
It looks like an action political thriller.
It looks like that, Braden. It looks like that.
It looks like it. I'm very interested to see if it lands.
If
or
Disney,
not.
if Disney deserves any recognition at all, it's their marketing.
Yeah, I saw a quote from one of the creators on Andor saying that one of the things that they really, really wanted to push for was no fan service. So we'll see how much that sticks with.
I'm sure Disney went, oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. But Mon Mothma has to be a main character.
Yes. No, and Bothans, many Bothans.
Yeah,
many Bothans.
And did you come here to kill me?
Kill me.
That's right. Yeah, no fan service in the
Saul Guerrera's in it.
Saul Guerrera's in it. Fucking Forrest Whitaker. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, I mean, he was kind of based. I liked him.
He's
no, he's great.
They didn't introduce the big brain monster that's never been mentioned again.
Bokala knows all. Bokala knows
funny.
the truth.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So yeah, I don't know. Look, Rogue One roots give me hope for this one, but we just don't know with Disney.
We don't.
It could go any way, any direction. It could be the greatest show ever, and then the next sequence will completely ruin the episode. So we don't know.
Hey, are we all excited? Did we all see what dropped on Netflix today or the other day?
No.
There was some.
Oh my god.
No.
I'll finally watch it at some point.
When I was scrolling past it, I just went like, oof.
I want to watch it again because I don't believe it was real.
It happened.
It's a fever dream. It just seems too.
I do want to watch it.
It's too
ridiculous.
Meta. It's too meta.
Yeah.
Too meta, eh?
I'm still not convinced it's a real movie.
They broke the universe. I reckon they're still in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Because that's what the real twist is.
I heard that
it's another layer.
I heard that the director wrote it and made it as a big FU to Warner Brothers because they were going to give the rights away if she didn't do anything with it.
Now, Alex, are you talking about bad decisions that Warner Brothers are making?
Never. And Keanu Reeves?
Never. Oh my god! And Keanu Reeves? Are you kidding me? Synergy.
I gave you 2 segues.
That's it. 2 segues, 1 for each foot. I'm gonna pull a Jean-Claude Van Damme. Not Van Damme, the one who did the splits, or is that the other one?
That was Van Damme.
Maybe.
Yeah,
it was Van Damme.
2 feet can fit on 1 Segway.
No, don't be ridiculous, Christian.
Go out on 2 segues.
That's a dangerous situation.
It is a dangerous situation. Much like everything Warner Brothers Discovery and DC are doing at all ever.
Brilliant.
Because it feels like every single week there's some new thing that's either been cancelled or been announced that is just the strangest decisions I've ever seen a multi-million-dollar company make. In case you didn't know, they want to make a new Constantine movie, but not with the guy who people liked from the CW shows. No, not that. They want to bring Keanu Reeves' Constantine back from the 2000s.
Keanu.
Yeah,
we like Keanu.
Like that.
Has anyone seen that Constantine movie?
No.
I just know he hunts demons or something.
Exactly right.
That sounds awesome.
Right. Yep.
Is it? Is it not awesome?
Mm-hmm. It's 2000s as shit. It's DC trying to do Blade. It's a bit of fun if you like Keanu, but very random. They I believe it was it JJ who wanted to do. I think JJ wanted to do a Sorry, was it JJ or James Gunn? I always mix up the two. Wanted to do a Constantine series on HBO. But that's not happening anymore. So
I can't believe that Grand Theft Auto 6 got leaked and Rockstar's response was not to just announce Grand Theft Auto 6.
What did they know? I saw the leak, but I didn't know what they said.
Do you see what they said? They're like, "Oh, we're so disappointed this leaked." Okay, and I'll read it out.
In one turn, they confirmed that it's a real leak, and two didn't just flex on them at all.
All right, from Rockstar. We recently suffered a network intrusion in which an unauthorized third party illegally accessed and downloaded confidential information from our systems, including early development footage for the next Grand Theft Auto. At this time, we
very quickly, Alex, you're a networking person. That's your entire job.
This is my job.
How difficult do you think it would have been to get into Rockstar's network?
I think this wasn't a network intrusion. I think this is someone in the house leaked it.
Inside.
Have you seen the
call was
footage?
coming from inside the house.
Have you
seen the footage?
Okay, it's dev footage.
Yeah.
So at this time, we do not anticipate any disruption to our live game services, nor any long-term effect on the development of our ongoing projects.
That makes it sound like it was from inside the house.
We are extremely disappointed to have any details of our next game shared with you all in this way. Our work on the next Grand Theft Auto game will continue as planned, and we remain as committed as ever to delivering an experience to you, our players. That truly exceeds your expectations. That truly, there shouldn't have been a comma there.
Yeah, your it made your sentence structure go off the charts.
Right? There shouldn't be a comma there, right?
You emphasized on some strange words.
All right. We will update.
Makes sense.
We will update everyone again soon, and of course, we'll properly introduce you to this game when it's ready. We want to thank everyone for their ongoing support through the situation. The Rockstar Games team. Now, it's already been this leak. Also, shout out to this guy. His comment one was bring back Manhunt.
Wow, yeah, what a throwback.
Oh, everything's cool.
Oh, I froze.
No, I think Michael's
Everyone
frozen too.
Yeah,
everyone froze.
Michael might be frozen.
We got a frozen Michael.
Everyone else is alive.
We got a frozen. Everyone's frozen.
Everything, everywhere, all at once is frozen.
I'm not. Everything's not frozen, but Michael is in Brayden.
Yeah,
now Brayden's back.
Frozen. That's right. I can fix.
I am
Michael.
frozen.
I'll fix Michael.
Please do.
Just keep talking.
This
Frozen
is
just
a
like
very
his friend
strange...
counter on Facebook.
Oh,
Sorry, I had to give that one to its completion.
Not even the Zuck.
That hurt.
He's back.
For some reason, Michael's always freezes. I don't know why.
That's what Brayden's always
stone cold.
Yeah, but Brayden's came back. Yours didn't.
Brayden's always freezes before we start.
I was frozen again.
What?
Well, this is
shit biscuits?
Anyway,
what's going?
keep going.
Strange.
What are we talking about?
I find this very weird that they wouldn't just be like, "Hey, okay, cool. Here's a logo," because that would have been bigger news than it leaking.
What
if they were
annoyed
just
me?
like, "Here's a number 6 next to it."
What annoyed me was that we found out it's set in Miami. It's confirmed now. Oh no, it was set in GTA's version of Miami, so Vice City.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's and we're still not announcing anything. So
which is weird.
Yeah,
because
they're taking a weird approach to this, but
very strange.
I think you should just announce it. Just you don't need to produce a trailer.
They have announced it technically because if they had come out and said, "Oh, that's not footage, that's not real footage or anything," or if they had just not said anything at all,
do you know what?
Then it's a weird decision.
I don't see too many people feeling bad for Rockstar at the moment. One, they're a multi-million-dollar. They're fine. Two, everyone's this is what you fucking get for just making us deal with the GTA 5 online shit for this long,
for 3 generations.
Yep.
Yeah.
So everyone's just like, yeah, you know what? It happened. You asked for it, and it happened.
Yeah, I don't think anyone really cares.
No. Because they'll
crazy.
Yeah, we won't get GTA 7 for another 30 years.
If we're lucky.
Think about it. GTA 5 is 10 years old next year.
What do you think will happen first?
And we've only had one
the
new
next-
game from them since.
Will the next GTA release, or will the next Monarch die?
Or I raise you.
Or Monarch.
No.
Yeah, Monarch.
You go.
Yes.
You go.
Would
He's already out the door.
is the next GTA going to release, or will we get Avatar 3?
Ooh,
No.
that's a good question.
No, it's will we get the next GTA, or are we going to get a new Elder Scrolls game?
There we go.
Oh, well, we are getting a new Elder Scrolls game.
But it's not for a while.
They announced it, but that's
in that
years
meantime, they've continued just porting Skyrim to everything and anything.
Didn't they release a new edition of Skyrim?
PS5?
I think they
Most likely.
Like a new HD fucking anniversary edition.
Knows? Probably.
Who's coming?
It's one of my favorite games.
Who's
like,
coming to
a
see
new one.
Avatar in theaters this weekend?
Original
Is it this
Avatar?
weekend?
It's back out.
Shit, I didn't know it was this weekend.
Nor did I.
And they're doing it in 3D.
Are they actually?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually interested in that.
I want to see Avatar in 3D again.
I just want to see Avatar.
Kind of do for nostalgia's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, pay like $20 to get a headache.
Do you want me to have a look at
Yeah.
prices, and then we can snicker and snark?
Yes,
All right.
we
can snark.
definitely
Do a little
should
snarky.
do that. Because my pa the other day said like, oh, I was gonna watch Avatar because I'm excited for the new one to come out, but it's not on any streaming services anymore.
Disney.
And I was like, no, it's not on there because they're doing the cinema release.
Did they remove it? They put it. It was
Yep.
on there.
Yeah, it was.
I'm
on
pretty
there.
sure they've removed it.
Guys.
That's silly.
Guys.
That's bullshit.
It is. You know what? It's so ridiculous that they Hang on, guys. I gotta cough. I'll be back.
Well, they
Alex
cycle through shit, but
Alex
Right.
has to cough, so he's leaving.
leaving the room.
I feel like he's going to come back with something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
A
hope
Blu-ray?
because we're making
While we
a
wait
big
for
deal
it.
about it.
Is he gonna
While
come
we
back
wait
with a
for him,
Blu-ray?
I'm gonna quickly just jump in with my girlfriend made me watch Thor: Love and Thunder again.
Oh,
yeah.
It is
how was
now
that?
dropped to 2.5, which means Doctor Strange is above it.
Yeah.
And I sat there with just the
Sorry,
plainest
guys, I'm
look
back.
on my face the entire time. And her one
Yeah.
comment after the movie was, "What kind of drugs were they on?"
Sorry, guys. I'm back.
Mm,
So
that's fair.
So Braden,
The true barometer of how well received Thor: Love and Thunder has been is my pa finally watched it,
he didn't like it.
and my pa said, "Nah,"
so
Yeah.
and that's the true barometer
So,
of if that.
a lot of people at the moment,
really
Chris, would you
dogged
say
it.
a lot of people at the moment are being like, "Oh, I want to watch Avatar again, but we can't watch it on any streaming services." Would you say we're kind
Yeah.
of, people are
Sure.
pretty like it sucks for them, right?
Yeah.
Well, for us that care about physical media, we just go grab it,
Hey,
just
there it
go
is.
grab it off our shelves, and we can just
Look, Alex, we saw through.
I mean,
you
I
like
can get one
book.
off my shelf too.
just go pop
Yeah.
that bad boy in.
Oh,
Knew exactly what
just-
you were getting.
Can I still comment on the fact that the excuse of "sorry guys, I need to cough" is the funniest thing to just
Yes.
leave?
Slowly leaves room.
I had nothing else.
does it just mute Mike?
I had nothing else.
Like, I love that. That's such a flex.
Anyway, so we're looking at how much it's going to cost Avatar 2 to go see Avatar 2.
I love the hypothetical of will we watch Avatar 3 or play GTA 6 first? That's so much fun.
We're going to play GTA 6.
You reckon?
Nah, Avatar 3 is coming out in 2 years.
Avatar 3, The Way of the Wind.
They're still, isn't that Zelda? No?
Maybe. I just think, that one's water. Next one will be sky or something.
Yeah, fucking Sky.
Hmm.
We've done land and water.
Yeah. I'm trying to find Avatar. Sorry, guys. I can't find Avatar anyway. I'm losing my marbles looking for Avatar. Avatar here, Avatar
Wolf
there.
form.
Mm.
Maybe it's not playing at TDP, like in 3D.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they might only be doing very limited.
Maybe.
Did you guys see any of the posters for Avatar?
Yes, it is in 3D. So are we seeing how much it's gonna cost?
How much out of pocket is that going to be to watch this 10-year-old movie?
And let me sign in so I get my discount.
It's probably more. Is it older than 10 years?
Yeah, it is.
It's more if you sign
It's
in.
13 years old, Braden. All right, it is. All right, we will be paying
21.
$22.95 for the 3D.
Yeah.
Is nostalgia worth that?
Yeah. It's Avatar in 3D.
Yeah.
Like,
How long is it is it only for over the weekend it's in for?
I'm not too sure.
It's the experience.
Let's have a look. Oh, Ticket to Paradise, everyone.
Are they gonna keep playing it?
So look, so I know it's playing Thursday. Here it is.
Back in cinemas.
Let's go Monday.
Oh, is it just gonna? Are they doing? How long is it going for? Oh,
but that's because Thursday they do.
They don't release the new time, so it might be out for a bit.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Interesting.
So we don't have to rush to see it.
Yeah, maybe it'll be in cinemas for a little bit.
Hopefully, a couple of weeks, which is good.
Yeah.
Or we could just go, see something. Just go see Top Gun Maverick again.
Could just go and support a local indie film.
I can't believe that's still playing.
Maverick.
That's wild.
Can't believe that's still playing.
Still making the dollar.
If my pa could go out to the cinemas right now, he said he would go and watch it immediately.
Top Gun.
Yeah. But instead he's renting it and watching it at home. That's if he could, he would go watch it in cinemas again right this very second.
At least they made it available to watch at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael, you've been watching something.
I have. Two things. I'll talk about the quicker one first. So the new Grand Tour
clicked on the other one
special came out. It's called a Scandi Flick. So basically the purpose of this one, they're just driving across the top of Scandinavia. It's
they're looking
Norway to Finland, never dropping below the Arctic Circle. Yeah, they're definitely looking old. This is like the first one they've filmed in a long time, because the one that came out before this, the Scotland one, is set as COVID hit. So it's been practically 2 years since they've filmed, 3 years since they filmed one.
Jeremy did Clarkson's Farm though, didn't he?
He did do Clarkson's Farm in the meantime, and I think they've done a couple of shows between then. James May has a couple of other ones that are on Amazon and stuff.
But they continuing Clarkson's Farm? Was that one done?
I think there's meant to be another season happening, but we'll see. I'm fairly sure I read somewhere that there was another one. So the gist of this one is they get like rally pedigree cars to make this trip across, and practically they just have the same thing. They have a certain amount of time they've got to get the distance.
Mm-hmm. Hammond has the Subi, right?
Yeah, you're 100%. As soon as they were like, we're getting rally cars,
he
flashback to the Africa special when he had the Subaru, and then the next thing you know, he rocks up in the nice blue Subaru WRX.
So good,
beautiful.
But look, this one is quite funny. At one point, they do decide, as you can see in that, to sort of take ideas from like the Scandinavian people doing ice fishing and dragging the huts behind them on skis. So they thought, we'll drag some like caravan-esque stuff around on skis. That proves to be a problem. Hammond encases Clarkson's car in ice. Look, it's the same sort of stuff. They end up in a army base at one point.
Cool.
But it's just that it's the same sort of shit they always do. It's just funny, dumb.
It's their shenanigans,
and somehow very entertaining. Like, I think the Grand Tour is the best thing that happened to them. Like, I love all the Top Gear, but most of the Top Gear special.
Yeah.
But like, I think the Grand Tour is the best thing because they literally took what they had and then just got freedom with it.
Yeah.
So now it's just they just do extra bonkers shit.
Took out the evil BBC overarching.
Pretty much, and they can. It's just. And as per usual, James May does end up injured.
Incredible, of course.
Yeah. Other thing I've watched was episode 4 of Lord of the Rings: The Rings of Power.
Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power.
So we're halfway through now. This episode's set a lot more in Numenor, and we get
Numenor. Is that the water world?
Yeah, that's the island man.
An island boy.
That one there.
So
yeah, we spend a lot more time there this episode with Galadriel and the Queen. Galadriel's trying to just get them, trying to raise an army to go back to Middle Earth and fight the evil, which we all know what it ends up being. Yeah. And then we are also sort of with the dwarves a lot more. Elrond with the dwarves at the moment, and we see them like first coming across Mithril. So that was sort of another major point in this episode. So I did notice that it is the lowest rated episode on IMDb out of all of them, just by like a little bit.
Doesn't count. But don't listen to IMDb.
No, but this is definitely the least sort of action heavy one. We don't really get much action, but we're definitely getting more into the plot and sort of it is starting to chug along. So hopefully in the next couple of episodes we really get something going.
Cool. Very nice. I love our little Lord of the Rings checkups with Michael. It's a good time.
Yep. No one else is interested for some reason.
Yeah, a brand new Lord of the Rings show, and only one of us has gone. Yeah. I'll check it out.
But it's the same with Game of Thrones. Like, why am I? What is it about these? Yeah, why can we not be bothered?
Do you know why? I think for Lord of the Rings, to me, it's so hyped, and it's like it's it's solely produced by Amazon. Amazon, and it's meant to be the most expensive show ever made. And
I mean, hey, those costumes look good. I'll give them that.
It has held up like the visuals and looking nice. Like it hasn't dropped off from what it was in those first 2 episodes. Obviously, we're not getting like the grand reveals of these big cities anymore, like you do in the first episode. But it still looks very nice. I feel like pretty much all the acting is pretty good.
I think for me it's been a mixture of I love Lord of the Rings so much, but it's something I just go, I don't think we need to return to it. Like it's like we tried with The Hobbit, and The Hobbit, the first movie, it was like it's fun that we're back, and then that wore off very quickly.
It ran thin, yeah.
I think what helps, like obviously I'm definitely haven't watched Lord of the Rings as much as you have, Alex, and stuff, but like I do quite enjoyed them. I think what is good, it's really detached. Like we've jumped real far back. It's not like we've gone just before The Hobbit or something. We have jumped back like 3,000, maybe it's like 3,000 years. It's a big like jump back, and we're seeing like a different version of Middle Earth at a different time.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, it's not a prequel to the movies. It's just it's something based off his other stories.
Yeah. So it's just set a hell of a lot early. So it's set around the time that the Rings obviously get
It's
made.
more like all the stuff that we've seen. It hasn't happened yet. What we've seen necessarily won't be the same as what's going to happen, but it's in terms of like a big story. It's different. It's a reboot essentially. It's something new.
They're doing their own thing with it.
Yeah.
I just don't care. And I think
I feel like we've got like fantasy TV show burnout or something. Like
that is what it is.
True. There's a lot, and obviously
I think Game of Thrones did a lot of damage.
But yeah, Alex,
I think
that's very fair.
Emotional damage.
I was going to say, Alex, you wouldn't be the first to be sick of extended lore from Lord of the Rings. Like when we're in Silmarillion territory. Yeah, a lot of people tune out.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, I think to be like, you have to like to be a nerd when it comes to this.
Just hard in.
Yeah, to be like really into this, like obviously you have to know a lot about Lord of the Rings lore.
The people that like can speak Elvish and
just like have actually read the Silmarillion and all that sort of stuff.
People that would get angry at me like, it's not called Elvish, it's called the language of the something.
Yeah,
how it's gonna be.
It's practically like it's enjoyable like to know it on a base level, but like I feel like to I don't know, I feel like there's just a whole nother level to this that's just digging real deep, and you have to have like a real passion for knowing a lot of the stuff to like know who some of the characters are and stuff.
Mike, I'm going to praise you for soldiering on through that.
Yeah, I'm looking at the kitty.
I just wanted to finish my thought.
Exactly.
That
And you know
Sorry.
what? I'm sure the people watching listened, and no, I'm kidding. I listened. Don't worry.
No, you didn't. You don't need to lie.
I made Braden die, so that's.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Jesus.
That's it for me.
That's it for
the two things
Lord
I
of the
need
Rings,
to-
The Rings
wanted
of
to talk
Power,
about.
the series.
The rings, the rings, the rings, the rings.
Yes.
The Rings
Too
of
many-
Power, the
Too
musical
many
series.
Too many rings.
The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power.
Rings of
Just
Power.
call it the Rings of Power.
Yeah,
Well,
we've
you
had
could.
this
Gone so
discussion.
hard.
I
for it to be its own thing.
said the whole thing because I know it just pisses. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
But what if it was just called Lord of the Rings of Power?
No, I hate that too.
Oh.
It's just combined the
That's
two.
worse.
I think The Rings of Power, we get it.
The Rings of Power.
We know.
Yeah.
Everyone
It's-
calls it
it's
that
only
anyway.
Dragon, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just the House of the Dragon, whatever it's called.
What you need to do is you need to
I'm not
put a
watching that
pause
either.
in. So it's the Lord of the Rings of Power.
I hate that though.
I just hate
I
it.
hate the whole situation.
It does suck.
Anyway, I watched-
It's a weird time.
I watched something that Chris watched a few weeks ago. I won't dwell on it for too long, but it's the one
Cool.
about the true story of the Thai soccer team that got trapped in that dastardly
The cave.
cave.
Yeah.
That dastardly cave.
Is this definitely
That
something that's on
rascal
my
of a
watch
cave.
list? On my watch list at the moment.
I thought this was very well told. It was very well constructed, very well acted. The diving scenes, like Chris mentioned the other week, fantastic. Claustrophobic, everything I want from a diving scene. Chris, you mentioned a part where someone's under the water and they see like the break, but it's like
Yes, and it's not
it's like that much to the roof, and he just goes
panic.
up. Yeah,
Yeah, the panic scene.
and he cracks his head. Yep.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
they depict a guy panicking, and you feel his perspective when he looks
Yeah.
up and sees the top of the water.
But that's like
and
the
breaks
crucial
away.
scene. That scene's so important because that shows us why they can't transfer these kids alive. Because
Yeah, that
Yeah.
instantly gets it across.
Yeah,
Like, there's just
and
no
they were
way.
just like that happened for that short of a distance that like we can't take these kids this far. It's like a
Yeah.
4-hour swim.
Yeah, like I don't know anything. I never heard anything about that outside of the movie, but
Yeah.
that's a great scene to put in just to describe
Yeah,
the panic. Yeah,
the panic.
Situation, yeah.
But like just things that you didn't, like you think. I thought we're just gonna be following these two, and like the ragtag group of divers they put together, save the kids. But then we get into this other guy from America who loves Philadelphia 76ers, by the way. Wears a Philly shirt the whole film. About how they need to redirect the water coming down the
Yeah.
mountain too, so the cave doesn't flood more.
I thought that part was
Mm.
really interesting as well.
Yeah.
That was something which was not really covered in the Western documentary.
Yeah.
Whereas the Thai documentary talked about it a lot.
Yeah, because they also mentioned
so,
like
yeah.
the farmers gave up their land and crop.
That
so
bit
they
as
could flood
well.
it.
Yeah. I never heard
That's
any
crazy.
of that
Mhm.
part from documentaries. Yeah.
Joe Edgerton, best natural Australian accent there is in the business. If you want an Australian just to come and be themselves and play Australian, you get him. He
His
Yeah.
bedside manner with the kids
Yeah.
is like it's so realistic.
he
like
to
yeah.
all of them he goes, you see him there? He's the #1 diver in the world. And like they just like how he talks to them, he goes, look up. He goes, it's so it just seems like so natural and so real. Like you got Viggo Mortensen and speaking of Lord of the Rings, here he is. And you got
Mm.
Colin Farrell. And Colin Farrell is very much like optimistic. He doesn't want the kids to know the situation, like what could happen. Whereas Viggo is much more like stop saying this in front of the kids because we don't know if they're going to survive. And
Yeah.
everything.
He's really realist,
Mhm.
and he's more worried about the reality of the situation. Like, is it when they first get the tape? He runs it out he doesn't want anyone to see it, and
And everyone sees it.
immediately they're sharing the tape everywhere of the kids. And this guy's like, "They're gonna die. This is not good to be releasing to everybody." Yeah,
I'm heating up.
You
No.
are. You're
Heating up.
a bit
We're gonna
hot
end-
under the
we-
camera.
We're gonna cut this in a sec. Like it. I thought it was fantastic. I'm very excited to watch the documentary. Probably do that sometime tonight or tomorrow. Maybe at uni. Oop, didn't say that. No, uni. The other one. Yeah, at uni.
Wink.
But yeah, very, very keen to watch that, and yeah, big fan of this movie. I think it places somewhere in my 10, maybe just out of the 10. Yeah, 4 out of 5. Really enjoyed it.
Very nice. Well, I think that brings us to the end of
Please.
episode 173 of MMT Millennial Movie Talk, your movie, TV news and reviews and previews and shoes and all that jazz of the stuff. You can follow us on your podcast service of choice. If it has an option to leave a review, why not leave a review?
Do it.
If you would rather see our faces, well, 3 out of the 4 of our faces, you can head over to Millennial Movie Talk.
That looks exactly like him
on YouTube. Yeah, that's definitely what Chris
image.
looks like. You guys might need some new glasses. You can subscribe and like the videos and comment and share them. And if you happen to be on at the time when we're recording this, we do just stream it, so you can jump in and watch it live if you want to.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen on the internet.
Anything can happen.
You can follow us on your social media of choice, preferably Instagram or Twitter. And you should add Michael on Facebook.
Do it.
Please.
Please.
Getting really lonely.
And if you really want to, you can support the show at patreon.com/MillennialMovieTalk. Chuck us a buck or two, help make the show happen.
Or not.
And or not, you know, your money, your rules. You do whatever you want. You do you, babe. We're saying that.
Excuse me.
I'm Alex.
I'm Braden.
I'm Christian.
And I'm Michael.
And we're out of here, everyone. Goodbye.